What's going on, Jungle Crew? Hopefully y'all are doing well. Joined by Gyro right here, coming through, hanging with us. So it's been an amazing discussion going on inside of the Discord, and you guys are welcome to join in. Right, Discord down below, if you're interested and you want access. So, as you guys know, or if you don't know, well, I'm going to be the first to let you know, on Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, which is the new client engine that you use to be able to shuffle, right, and practice competitively if you so choose, rotation is happening. It happened on March 26th, I believe, for Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, and then in real life, or IRL, it happens on April 10th. At the time of recording this, it's April 6th, so it's happening very soon, but there was a discussion in there talking about a deck by the name of Cynthia's Garchomp, and I've been playing with it a little bit, and I thought it was pretty good. Some other people are telling me they believe that maybe it might be a fraudulent kind of deck where it doesn't work too well inside of the Discord, and we're having some friendly banter going back and forth. Again, join. We'd love to have you, but let me take a look at the deck list, and I take zero credit for this. So let's go ahead. Let's jump over. And this deck list was actually put together by a gentleman by the name of Caleb. Caleb did this. Here's his list. Shout out to Caleb L. He went 9-1-1 during the time of this, and I believe this happened on like April 1st, I believe. No April Fools. See what I did there? And here was his list. So, looks like you got some Gibbles, then you got the next evolution, and then the stage 2. You got the Roselias, and it looks like the whole goal behind this, and I could be playing this completely wrong, so if there's somebody out there that knows how to do this better than I do, which is probably all of you, feel free to jump in, but we're going to get some gameplay in today. These right here, once you evolve, it allows you to add 30 damage to your attack. So you try to get as fast as you can up to your Garchomp EX or your Cynthia's Garchomp EX. Use these on your bench to be able to power it up. Spirit Tome is amazing. So if you have a ton of damage or damage counters that are on your bench, just allows you for 1 energy to swing times 10 for that. So it's an amazing mid to late game, just easy, quick, change it out, put a fighting energy on it, start swinging, do some big damage, knock it out. Then we've got your Lily's Determination. Badoo's always a staple, has been for a while. You got your Boss's Orders, your Hilda's, your Team Rocket, and then your Judge, Fighting Gong. And this was the list. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause this here because I have no idea how to actually switch this over. And, I try to do as much of these as I can in one take, so we're going to see. But if this is your first time here, I should also introduce myself. My name is Nate, a.k.a. Calling Gone Wrong, TTV, Twitch streamer. We play a lot of different games, one of which is Pokemon, but we are also Jungle Games Entertainment, or Jungle Games ENT. So, we started off doing a lot of singles, selling singles back in June, my son and I. After that, we started branching out, getting into some sealed product, and we've recently come up with a strategy guide, if you will, to be able to help people that are interested in starting on TCGplayer and how to sell. So it's a mini series. Feel free to check that out in some of the other videos. I'll point this way, so hopefully it pops up. And then also, if you are interested in getting started, you've got to have a way to be able to track how you're moving forward, being able to track that needle moving. And so with that, we created the money map. There's videos and shorts and all types of different content about the money map. But in short and in essence, what it is, it's going to be your best friend to be able to help you out on how to purchase lots, how to categorize those, the expenses that you're going to have continuously every single month, and what you're going to need to purchase to be able to move forward, how fast those are running out, as well as making sure that you're tracking the income that you've got after you've purchased lots. And once you do sell, whether it be singles or whether it be sealed, doesn't matter. You can categorize all of that. And then be able to look at that data and be able to see what direction you need to either 10x and try to move forward in, or what might not be working so well and that you might want to try to change and pivot. So, again, Nate, aka Calling Gone Wrong, and what I want to do now is just jump into some gameplay. And I've never done one of these deck kind of covers, but maybe if we do get enough positive responses on this, we can do it for Magic. Shout out to Rob Plays Games. He actually is in our Discord and does an amazing job covering some of his decks IRL, and he does it kind of same kind of style format. Haven't yet had somebody do it for Pokemon, so I got you covered. I'll take care of that. I'll also do some Lorcana as well if anybody out there is interested in me covering some Lorcana and my kind of non-conventional way of doing this, as I don't know all the names and all the everything, but we're just going to go with it. We're going to bear with it. That's what we're here for. We're going to have some fun. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. I'll see y'all on the inside. Peace. And now we are back. So, hopefully you guys can see this. Hopefully you guys can hear it. If not, we'll try to work on it. But, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's dive into some games. We got it loaded up. Cynthia's Garchomp. Let's go ahead and hit play. Run it standard. Not edited. We're just going to dive in and we going to hope for the best. We're going to see what happens. I think this deck's pretty good. I've had a little bit of practice on it. So we going to see. Now, once I go like 0-3, might be time to switch decks. Deck might be good, just not good for me. How about that? One of the things that I do like about this deck is, for the most part, the setup is pretty good. Using the Buddy Buddy Poffins and I believe they're Poke Pads now. It does pretty well, and I typically hit at least one of those because you have a nice mix. I believe it's 3 or 4 of the Buddy Buddy, and then 2 or 3 Poke Pads, I believe. There we go. We pulled one. But naturally we pulled one, but we have no basic. And the Fighting Gong too. Fighting Gongs do help. Okay, so let's see what we do. Okay, so we got a couple Poke Pads. We're gonna punch what we do. And let's go ahead and try to get things set up. I think what I'm gonna do. Ooh, we got the Fighting on too. I think we're gonna go ahead and drop this Poke Pad. We'll go ahead and pull one of these guys. Put this down. I'm gonna use another one to pull another one. Because the stage 1 of this card is an amazing search engine for me. I can hold that till later, or I can start trying to power. Let's see. Actually, we're gonna pull one. We're just going to slap this here, and then we're going to. Well, it's our first turn. They have not gone, and so we're just gonna pass turn because I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Hope we're okay. Ooh, they got the blingy bling. They got the fancy stuff. Fancy smancy. Oh man. Man, our common ones go to shame. That's fine. Okay. Let's see here. What's coming out of the headset?
Powering on. Mic off.
So let's see. Maybe you guys will be able to hear it. Okay, so Riolu, is that, am I pronouncing that right? I think so. Well, that hurt. That was an ouchie. That's okay though. I'm gonna promote this. Good. Here. search for the stage 1. Put that over this other one here, which will help this person's attack go up. Oh, do I need anything in here? See what we get. Up our health. And those both down. Put that there. Punch for 70. Hiya! And maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have held back on the energy, or maybe I should have used it on the other guy. So that way I'm not so far down in the race. So they're going to come up. Swing 130. Do they have a way to accelerate? I guess they could Crispin. Well, Crispin's 2 different energies, though. I don't think they had a Crispin. Switch your deck for 2 cards. Or shuffle your deck. Okay. Tap the deck. So they're going to search for 2. And they're going to probably use the ability of Lunatone to be able to draw those 3 cards. It's probably the play. I should also preface by saying, when I mentioned that I play competitive, it is a very loose competitive. Got no credentials behind any of this. There is no credibility check necessarily. I play at locals on occasion. No tops anywhere. I just play. I just have fun, man. I'm the most casualest player of competitive you'll ever meet. I just like to have fun. Okay. Oh. Yeah. 130. Ooh, that is a nice looking airplane. Anyone that knows me knows I love the gold cards. What does that guy do? Does that switch me? Who do you want? Oh, yeah. Okay. So now, not off to the best start. Could be worse. So what do I, so what am I thinking? So they are up. Prize cards. We're in a champion call. Grab one to boost up our attack. And then I think just to get it loaded, just to get it started. Is there a card that I have that allows me to do a little more damage? Yes. We're going to even the odds that way. Take on 3. So this is where it gets interesting. This guy's starting to get loaded. Let's see here. Let's try to switch to itself. So we got a 210 back there. These guys, none of else has any damage on them. Even if you tool scrapped, you'd have to deal with... What's my base? 330? Is that deal with 330? Is this possible? Let's see. This is a good match. Okay. You punch some. Let's say you just punched for 270. That buys me a turn. Another cool thing I like about this is it's free retreat. So I can... If you punch for 270, I'm just going to retreat into this guy. And I'm just going to hiya. That's... who do you want? Okay. It's a good move. That's fine. I don't like it, but it happened. Does... It's 160. Judge. Mess you up, mess me up. Get us both going. Go to battle cage. This. Grab another one. Swing 160. Draw some cards. Cool. I think I played that right. You guys let me know in the comments. Did I play that right? I don't know. Because I'd already used the supporter to change their hand. So I couldn't boss up the bad guy. Well, 16 plus 60 is 32. So I just have to add one more energy. I can clear this guy and take it. I have to get rid of... They have to get rid of the threat. They have no choice. That's fine. We'll switch it back. So what am I missing here? Because you can retreat. Maybe you have a switch. If you bring him forward and swing 210, that's fine. You swing 210. I'm just going to boss him up next turn. I think we got game in hand. Unless something crazy happens. You 70 yourself? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all she wrote. Because what we're going to do is we are going to sorry, energy. Fighting Gong. Grab an energy. Play the energy. Change those out just for fun. Boss this bad guy. And they conceded. There it is. There it is. Now I think we played it right. I think we played it right. All right. So there it was. There it was. That was just one game, one and done. Let me see if I can. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go here. Let's go here. So there we are. There we are. There we are. Played one game, one and done. And that just kind of showcases the power just a little bit. I was so nervous. I thought for a second I was not recording, and I was going to say, oh my gosh, I finally win. It didn't record, but it looks like it's recording. So, yeah. So that's it. That is the deck, Cynthia's Garchomp, and I like it. If there's a deck that you want me to try to showcase, if there's a deck that you think maybe we should bring up, I like those underdogs. I like the decks that people think are sleepers. Send them my way. Send me a list. I'll check it out. Again, zero credibility. None. I have zero credentials when it comes to explaining how well decks run. But we'll throw it up there. And if you guys want to join the Discord, the link's going to be down below in the description. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you guys bring your input, bring your friendly discussions, and let's go ahead and banter back and forth about some of the best decks coming up in this new format. All right, you guys. Y'all take care. See y'all in the next one. Peace.